Hey everybody, Alan here. Welcome to the Gibson Garage Speed Shop. And I gotta say this at the beginning of the video. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, please like, please hit the bell. All that good stuff, right? It really helps grow the channel so we can keep doing more of like my fun projects rather than just a whole bunch of repair projects. I like the fun projects too. This one's a repair. It's like Saturday. I gotta put out this video in 2 days. All my projects this week kept falling through. There's supposed to be like a complete servicing on an 03 Expedition. There's supposed to be someone's supposed to come over with their car because they curbed it, and supposed to have some bent suspension and fix that. Well, that didn't come through. And there was something else. Oh, a lady with an Aveu needs some shocks done. She's just dogging me. So I had to think of something else to work on my own. And luckily I've got plenty. Also luckily I happen to have a part to replace it. But in this case, this is a 94 Chevy K1500. I got this thing for free. All I had to do was drive to Oregon to get it. And it came with the rims, and it was all leather interior. Driver's seat's a little beat, but it was pretty decent truck. Driver's side doors were smashed in, like they told me they went up on a hill and then slid against a tree and crushed in these two doors. And this one doesn't quite sit right. I tried to do some work to bring in this pillar back out, punching it out from behind. I still got to weld the panel back in. But it's a lot better than it used to be. And of course I got two new white doors from the junkyard. This door's great. This door is a lot better. Right now it actually shut all the way, but you can see it sags a little bit of a gap. I think the hinges got pulled away, so I've got to figure out how to push the hinges on the body back that way. But in this video, we've got to fix some steering issues in this thing. I thought it was just a gearbox at first, but they started getting worse and worse pretty rapidly. And turns out it's this rag joint here. If I can get someone to spin it for me. Oh, you can kind of see the play in it. In the rag joint itself. And then there is still some play in the gearbox. And then there's this. Like, what the heck is that about? That's not cool. We'll dig into that and see if we can fix that too. And luckily Super Clean came in clutch for me just in time for this type of job. So I've got some leaking hoses. Both my transmission cooler lines seem to be just terrible. And then this power steering pressure line also is soaking wet on both ends of the crimps, so we might replace that too and clean up one of the leaks. It's all part of the steering, right? And the aerosol is my favorite. It foams up. They do have a foaming version in the trigger style, but no one here in town sells the aerosol cans for some reason. So I'm really glad when they reach out to me and send me this stuff, because I love the aerosol version. Get all these lines clean so I can reach down in here and not come up complete grease monkey. We can just pick this up, kind of wiggle it. There we go. We can get to that pink 10mm bolt there. That's 7/16. Goodness. Had to think about it. Okay, now it should just slide off because it's a collapsible shaft. This end might need a pry bar.
Dad?
Huh?
Can I make myself some food?
Yeah. What do you want? Well, that's super clean. Cleaned it up nice, by the way, didn't it? Got rid of all the grease and oil around the lines. I can handle them now. Thanks again, super clean. Appreciate it. Well, since the rag joint on the old one does move a little bit, I'm just going to grind the rivets off of this one, the 2 rivets that are attached to the shaft, and it should pop off. I'm going to grind them over here. There we go. You can see the circles there of the studs. Let's try to beat it off. Well, that was easy. 2 hits. Yeah. We're gonna have to cut those down, and hopefully we can pound them out. That shit cuts really easy. That's nice. I'll use the belt sander here real quick to just clean them up. Now I should be able to pound them out. Use a punch that's got a flat bottom. If you use a point, then it could actually make it tighter in the hole. Oh, easy. I said easy. Nice. Look at that. Now we're ready for the new rag joint. Alright, make sure we got your metal little spring in here. That's got to be sitting on there. You slide. Notice the shape. We slide one in here. And force that spring in there. There we go. Just collapse it all the way for now. Alright, the 16 mil line wrench. Flare nut wrench, maybe is what it's called. There we go. It's going to be one of them. You got to flip it around. Go a quarter turn. Make sure you got a bucket underneath, because this is about to come. Alright, the one on the gearbox is going to be an 18 mil. That wasn't all that tight, actually. This might cause a mess. Plugged it. Alright, so while we're waiting on parts, let's see if we can find out why it does this. So these original slide connectors get a tiny little tab. Alright, 21 mil. Alright, with this tool here, all cinched up by hand. There we go. With the 9/16 by 18 adapter screwed onto the shaft, this will push in the spring enough to get the clip out. And it doesn't go far, only about an 1/8 inch.
And with the T15, you got to take apart a couple screws in here first. Okay, this trim ring would have come off first. Then you dig for the clip. Takes this off, horn button. Now we're into the guts of it. This is your turn signal canceling cam. And the spring in there. Oh, I think the bearing is shot. There's a spring. There we go. The bearing fell apart in there. There's the cage. I got 2 bearings are sitting in it. There's a race. Alright, to get the bearings in the column here, we're going to start taking stuff apart. This will be the first thing. This is attached to your blinker switch here. Then there's 3 screws holding in. There we go. 3 screws holding in the turn signal apparatus. Bottom one we'll get first. Oh, don't forget about this guy. There we go. There's I'm going to do these 3 big guys. I'm not sure of the order here. I probably should be doing something else first. A little bit of slack down there. Ooh. Now this metal piece maybe could have came off with the plastic piece. Slide that in there like that. Boom. There's stuff falling all over. Now we take a Phillips, push in,
Oh, you gotta push in pretty hard. That dude made it look real easy. He's a liar. The next thing you're gonna need is this tool here. I don't remember the name of it, but I believe it is GM specific. And it's gonna screw into these pins here on the side and pull them out. Open end goes towards the back. There you go. So you're gonna hold this one still and slowly screw in this nut. And it should suck that pin right out. It's moving real easy, so I've got confidence it's gonna be just fine. I gotta pull one out of the other side. Looks like a little bullet cart casing. Yeah, I don't know how that worked. I just used the lever to pull forward. And this one little wire here, that's going to cause us a problem. All the wires are going to be a problem. So we are going to have to remove the wires from under here. Oh, dang it. And slide them all the way out of the column because they're fed all the way through that housing that we've got to get the bearings out of. So we'll undo these 4 bolts. And 2 nuts upwards. That brace comes down. That, they don't want these getting out, do they? Oh, I manhandled that one. That's totally worth it. Alright, we can see in here now, that's the inner bearing. It's still pretty much intact, and the outer bearing race, what's left of it, all the other ball bearings in the cage fell out. So we've got to knock this race out, we've got to knock that bearing out. And the ball joint feels good. I'll double check, make sure there's not a ton of slop, but we'll see. And this does not need to come out apparently, so avoided that.
knocked out part of it. Gotta get the race. Yeah, there's one race. Okay. Now we're ready for new parts.
Well, I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm gonna have to split this video into 2 parts. This is obviously gonna be part 1, disassembly of everything, because I'm waiting on parts, and I've had all my other plans for this week fall through, and this is the best I got on short notice. So please like, please subscribe, and hit the bell so we can get part 2 of putting all these parts back together. Power steering pressure line, a rag joint, the lower bearing, the 2 upper bearings. And then I can still be disappointed because the gearbox will still have some play in it. Probably. But until next time, guys, please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell, and always, peace.